So our purpose is to shift from fear to love through presence. And I found this wonderful quote that I want to share with you by the French philosopher Simone Weil. Attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity. I want to just say that once more. Attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity. And we forget that attention, the way that we use our attention, the way that we choose to use our attention, is one of our own personal gifts, but also a gift that we can give anytime, any place we are. And that particularly shifting our attention, being able to give attention, rich attention to ourselves and rich attention to others, is really the basis of our being able to circulate good feeling, being able to enjoy good feeling. And one of the things I want to play with today is one of my favorite definitions of appreciation, which is to give sensitive awareness. We often think of attention as being, kind of pinpointed, and it's to get something done or to distinguish. It has a judgment about it. But attention is really giving the gift of our presence to someone, ourselves or others, or what's going on. And one of the things I found over the years is that being able to shift my attention refreshes. It's a form of exercise. So if I'm for a moment, let yourself notice what is your most usual form of attention. I would guess that it's mostly going out because of these things. So let yourself just for a moment take on the posture of your most familiar form of giving attention. So mine would look like, I sort of have my head forward, and I notice when I'm doing that, I'm not breathing and my body folds up a little bit. So just go ahead and do that so that you get a baseline of how it is for you when you're not shifting your attention. And then here's another thing that people do with their attention. If I say, give some attention to yourself, notice what happens and notice how you do that. So for most people, when I say give attention to yourself, they're first of all looking for what's wrong. Like, oh, I have a little ache here, or oh, I feel a little full, or I didn't get enough sleep. So we have a what's wrong habit. So what if right now you tried on this sensitive awareness? So yesterday when I was swimming, I exercise almost every day in the pool. And one of the things I do is rescue bees. So, because bees fall into the pool, and I keep telling them, go back and tell them, use the fountain, don't use the pool. But do they listen to me? No. So, uh, so the bee fell in, and I got him out on my kickboard, and I took him to the edge and put him on the edge, and the darn thing, he turned around and walked right back into the pool again. And so, I got him out, and I realized as I was getting him out of the pool that I couldn't just scoop him up. I had to give sensitive awareness to him so I wouldn't drown him while trying to save him. So the kind of sensitive awareness is, try out something that you're noticing in your body. And I'd like you to give it that sensitive kind of awareness that you would be if you were trying to capture a bee and rescue a bee. So when I do that, I get a kind of attention that's kind of like this, of being just around. So notice some sensation that's going on in your body and give it that kind of sensitive awareness. And then notice. So when I do that, I notice that my body wants to move more, I breathe more. And now turn your attention, your sensitive attention, actually to somebody else on this call. So let yourself notice, in fact, somebody that you haven't noticed before, somebody you don't know, And I'd like you to give that kind of sensitive awareness of, hmm. And is a great sound to make to support your sensitive awareness. It's like, And I find my attention going sort of around. And then it very quickly comes back to me because I then go, ooh, I feel that same kind of, ooh, I'm really liking that feeling that I'm getting from this person. Let me give it to myself. So let yourself give sensitive awareness to you, and then notice how your body and breath respond to that. And then give that gift of attention to another person, someone that you haven't noticed before, or someone that you noticed but you didn't give a chance to give them sensitive awareness last call. And when I notice sensitive awareness is not linear, it gets all curvy. Can you feel that? Sense that? Yeah. And it can also go around. So give sensitive awareness to the back of that person, even if you can't see the back of that person. And then notice what happens with your breath and your movement. And then give sensitive awareness to your back. And let the sensitive awareness travel down your back. It's kind of a, how are you? Kind, yeah. And notice, oh, then, oh, people, yeah, you want to touch. Oh, wow, there's a back there. And my back is doing all of these things for me all the time. And do I ever give attention? Well, now I am. I'm giving attention. And that sensitive awareness, which is appreciation. So, attention with intention is very powerful. It's like an infusion, it's like a perfume or fresh air that you give with your attention. And now let your attention shift to somewhere around you that's just a little bit beyond where you normally look, and see if you can be sensitively aware of something new, and give it that kind of because attention is also a thank you. It's a thank you for being in my field of vision, my field of awareness. Thank you for being. Just thank you for being in general. And as we know, the Meister Eckhart said, if the only prayer you ever said was thank you, thank you, thank you, that would be sufficient. So let yourself have appreciation, that sensitive awareness, or thank you. In fact, give attention to your body and some part of your body that just works for you, just getting stuff done. I'm thinking of my feet, and thank them. Let your awareness travel to that place with that sensitive awareness and carrying that thank you. Hmm. And how many different ways can you say thank you with your attention? So, shifting your awareness out, something in your environment that you may also take for granted, like the light, the electricity, the fact that we're able to gather on this call, and so far it's working. So, something in your environment that may even be invisible, like electricity, and give that sensitive awareness to, even though you may not be able to see it, grab it, it's part of your world. So shifting, and I sometimes like to let my body help me shift. I'm touching where I'm giving sensitive awareness to me. This is a place that I really like to touch because when I can feel it. And my because I've been practicing for so many years, my fills my whole upper chest, my throat. I can feel it. So find a place in you that you can feel as you give yourself that sensitive awareness. And then letting that go out into the world to surprise you. Like, I'm appreciating all of these books, all of this wisdom at my fingertips. I was just seeing the movie, the end of the movie Little Women the other day, where she gets her book bound. And I was appreciating what a miracle it is that we have books, and the whole art of a book, of just the textures and the type and the binding and the fact that I can hold it and I can smell it. And so I love having real books. And notice that when you give your attention with a you discover. And it opens up the world. Wonderful. So giving attention to you, giving that appreciative attention to you, and noticing if that I'm feeling it starting to want to open up some love scoops. So we can have some love scoops, because the attention around you, when you give the gift of your attention, that opens up being with presence, which is love. So you're generating love with your attention, and let yourself enjoy it. Let it be falling over you, sprinkling you, and scoop up some more, and let yourself actually reach out and scoop up, reach up and gather in. And then reaching and gathering and giving. And reaching and gathering and giving to you. And reaching and actually gathering, feeling the substance and letting that extend out. You could let it extend out in a pinpointed way. You could let it extend out, fanning into the area around you. And then scooping and letting it shower over you. As I'm doing that, I can feel my breath opening, my body feeling even more flexible. So notice how your body, your whole body, wants to be responding as you're love scooping for you. And then love scooping and giving to someone, maybe even someone you don't know, but someone you know who could use your sensitive attention, giving that out, and then scooping some more and giving it in to you, and finding the sounds that want to come with your. So I've got a wiggle voice with a love scoop. So you could have an oozy scoop, you can do a sumo wiggle scoop, and a sumo scoop out into the world. So my invitation for you for this week is to really know that and to remember again that your attention is a gift, and that to remember to gift yourself as well as gifting others, because I imagine I'm looking at you and I know that many of you are superb givers. So giving to you as well. Wonderful. And thank you for being with us all today. And I'm going to invite you to unmute yourself and make noises or say goodbye to people. And you're welcome to stay on the call if you wish and have further conversations or ask questions. So, until next time. Have a wonderful week, rich with the gift of attention.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you all.
Thank you.
See you.